All right.
Together, man.
That sounds something really funny. I have to
live.
not do it now.
We're live, and we have a couple people in the comments right now, so we'll go ahead and get some feedback on our audio video. So, hello, Bard of today, who's been here for half an hour, I guess. Maybe
Wow, they've been waiting.
Just lurking there.
Bard of today said, roll for initiative.
Already?
5 minutes ago. Let's see.
Hey, Winfin, how's it going, man?
Yep. All right, Bard of today, responsive. Thank you. So, how's our audio sounds? Check 1, check 2, everybody.
Check, check.
Check, sounds good to me.
Check 1, 2.
Yep. Do we sound good, Bard of today?
Check, check, check.
I'm getting some audio bleed.
All right, let's just turn your computer volume down slightly. Or actually, that should be me because I'm the only one without headphones. My bad.
Yeah.
I'm the
Well, to be fair, my headphones are pretty bad, so it could be coming through mine as well.
Well, we can tell.
Bard of today says you all sound great. So
So
let's
nice.
get things started. I feel like I need a tagline like "Let's quest" or something like that. So welcome. We are here with some phenomenally talented LitRPG authors today. We have Nora Flood, Actus, and Tay Vaga. Let's start with Nora. I've got your picture here. You're not going to be able to see it in the Roll20, but the people in the background are going to be able to see it. So we've got beautiful cover here on the right side. The Legend of Randidley Ghost Hound, Book 1. You want to give us a 2-sentence description of what that's about?
Oh man, yeah, I love these. Legend of Randidley Ghost Hound is about a system coming to Earth, modern day Earth, and people trying to pick up the pieces after everything. As I refrain from swearing, after everything goes bad.
All right.
You almost used up our 1.
Well, no, I didn't, but I was like, well, we'll stay PG-13.
Fantastic. Yeah, and that's from all accounts there's quite a few people that are fans of that, and it's been doing pretty well. So congratulations on that. And next we got Actus with Cleaver's Edge, and we got the new cover up for everyone to see. I should have taken the screenshot of the orc chef and put it as a little token holder. So that's looking good. Mortar Chef 1. That was a Royal Road, and it's becoming a novel and audiobook as well. Correct?
Yeah, and I mean, Mortar Chef, the title's pretty self-explanatory. It's about an orc chef who travels around cooking. It's pretty much a lighthearted slice of life with a little bit of LitRPG.
Very good. All right. Oh, I was broadcasting a comment. So, all right. Then, finally, we have Tay Vaga, Prophecy Approved Companion, which, I mean, that's a pretty interesting title. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, so it's a LitRPG from the perspective of the childhood companion. So it's a VR RPG from the perspective of the NPC. And she basically, where are we getting that bleed from? Yeah, so basically she is supposed to die at the end of the tutorial to like motivate the hero, but instead he glitches her out. And so she continues existing, still thinking that she must continue being the best childhood companion ever, and slowly kind of learns, I should have thought of this.
Very good. I like that. It's almost like a ghost in the systems that following the character around. So if y'all have some time, check those out. I am just, a boring dungeon master with no books in my hand. I'm writing a couple. So now that I'm working for a publishing company, I better write some books. So I've got about 54,000 words on one. So hopefully I'll be rolling one out. But mainly here for you guys, and I'm very excited. Congratulations, all your books are doing really well. So let's play some D&D. First off, a big thanks to Ben at Adventures Await, who actually helped me write this one-shot. This one-shot's going to actually be going with our Kickstarter, which is about, it's for Dungeons & Flagons, which is a drinking card game that is a companion game that you play at the same time as Dungeons & Dragons. So we're going to play test this and see if it's actually worthy of sending out to all of our Kickstarter supporters. So we're going to get started. So you adventurers have come to a little community called East Shore, which happens to be positioned on the east shore of, a country. As, cliche as we can possibly make the name of the city. We have Elroy MacGuffin is a dwarf that you met in town, and he's long been a friend to adventurers, and he's a former world traveler himself. Elroy is always eager to sit down with young adventurers and swap stories over a pint, or several. Recently, he's become quite chummy with your band. You've gone out each night drinking and carousing, and each night you all make home safe and sound. Last night, however, something went awry, and somewhere along the way, your party lost MacGuffin. Fearing that old dwarf might have been in a dangerous situation, your party must now set out in search of him. So we're going to start from the moment you awake from your carousing. Everyone go ahead and roll a d10 to see what interesting item you awake to see in bed with you.
5.
Oh my god.
Reroll, Actus.
Reroll.
5 is mine.
You got an 8.
10.
8
Ooh,
and 10.
high rollers.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. Norit, you wake up to see a goose lying in the bed with you. So, dexterity saving throw as the goose literally tries to peck your face out as you let go of him.
I was embracing the goose?
You were embracing the goose.
Wow. By 6.
A 6 to get okay. He's gonna peck at you as I just throw a d4 off my table.
You think you can die before it even starts from the goose?
Yeah.
You ever tangled with the goose?
I don't mess with geese.
The goose pecks you in the face for 3 damage.
I'm dying!
That's a strong goose.
It's like face to face to be right in the eye, and d4 is like the lowest I got here, man. Sorry. All right, Actus, you wake up with a mug that says "World's Greatest Dad."
Okay.
And Tevaga, your character wakes up with a statue's head in bed.
Oh, not again. This has happened.
Can you describe the statue's head for us?
Yeah. It's a statue of, awkwardly enough, it's a statue of a kobold. And I was just like, did I? Oh, no, it's a statue. Okay.
It's like, oh, no.
Help me!
Can I attempt to pry the goose off of Coat?
You're in separate rooms, fortunately.
Oh, okay. We are in different rooms.
We just hear screaming, I think.
As you come down the stairs, why don't you describe your characters and how disheveled they look and such to our audience?
All right. Arik he's wearing some rather tattered leather clothing with a bandolier covered with cooking supplies for the most part. Some vials, metal flasks, a spoon, a knife that looks like it's seen better days. And he has a cleaver at his side. A very large backpack.
Very good.
Coat comes down with just sort of leather shorts on, and then has liberally applied bandages around most of his midsection and face to cover up the bleeding.
Where's the goose?
You don't want to know the answer to that question.
Something foul happened.
Lock him in a closet. All right.
And Goldrin is a hill dwarf cleric, so she is a short tank that just kind of like sort of waddles around, kind of like a goose. And she just kind of like is just like, I'm definitely like laying hands on self here, like getting some more like, no hangover. We're good.
All right, y'all make it to the bottoms of the stairs. You're a regular at this end, and you come down to breakfast, and you see a portly old woman that just loves to dote on your potty that comes out with food fresh. And as she sets that beautiful food in front of you, all of you make Constitution saving throws as you have the worst hangover. And I think Galdrin has resistance to poison.
Yes.
So you get to roll with advantage. So she comes in handy.
That's good because the first one was 5.
15.
18.
Okay, this is not a competition.
Calm down. 19.
All right, you and your iron guts managed to hold back the puke, but it's something moving in there. So you decide whether you want to eat these eggs and questionable meats on the sides. So, but hey, it seems like your MO at this point. So y'all do what you want. Decide it as we. And the lady at the end, she's wondering. She's like, "Well, y'all are just great, but where is Elroy? He normally wakes up 3 hours before you, gets in a morning jog after his nights of drinking. That's how he likes to kind of take the edge off of the drink. Where's Elroy?"
How old is Elroy again?
Elroy is somewhere in his late 50s. Retired adventurer, got shot in the knee. So.
Ah, yes.
Very suspicious. Maybe he put the goose in my room.
I would have eaten the goose if I was him. There was a goose?
Did you put the goose in my room?
No, I would have eaten it, I just said.
She's like, well, from what the tender at the front told me, y'all came back about the middle of the night, barely dressed, with one of you carrying a goose.
What?
Which one?
Who had the goose?
One suspiciously carrying head of some kind of beast they had slain, we thought. And
yes, slain.
And of course, you busted our door down, so you owe us about 100 gold in damages. But that's all right. We know you're good for it. Elroy's loaded. So
I have 15 gold, guys.
I have like 5.
I'll go check on Elroy. I'll go. Maybe he needs some healing.
Do we know what his room is?
The usual, I assume.
yeah, his room
Lead
would
the
be
way then.
You know where it is. So,
Yeah.
Go check.
So Goldrin's gonna be like scuttle, 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 scuttle.
You check on the room, and the bed is still made. Everything is just perfectly in place. He seems like a tidy drunk. So,
Did he go home with someone else?
Without us?
Yeah. How dare he go home with someone else without all of us there?
Quite rude. I suppose we should...
all right.
Is there anything like out of place, or is it like? Have we seen his room before? Is it something we would recognize?
Not particularly. He just happens to stay at the same interview as you. So
He doesn't love us.
Go ahead and do a intelligence check, or trying to recall, see if you remember anything from the night before.
2.
8.
3.
All right. All you remember is leaving with him and starting your bar crawl.
At the start of
There's a long series of bars close to the end. So.
We can't pay for this on a road.
Now we're gonna need to find him. He's got the coins. We need him for the money. So sugar daddy.
The statue was an omen. We have lost the head and mind of our group.
But we've gained a father, because I have a world's best dad mug.
What? I want to ask you about that. Why have you been carrying that around?
I don't know. I just found it. I don't think it's mine. Tonight was wilder than I thought.
Congratulations, you've bred.
Have I? Bread. Oh, I like bread. Is it like sourdough?
I don't think that's what Galdrin meant.
Oh, not my type
So
of breeding.
the lady, the lady at the end comes up. She's like, "Well, I don't know if it helps or not, but y'all did discuss going to the Lazy Turnip last night. So
I love
if
that
there's
place.
any bars that you definitely hit up, the first one probably was the Lazy Turnip.
You know, a
Sounds
drink
like
would
vegetables.
definitely help.
It would. Yes. Even if coin for a little more, maybe. You can find him after.
So y'all want to head on to the Lazy Turnip. Make sure you are all geared up and ready for, hangover
Friendship.
adventure.
I have to go see about a goose, but I'll be right back.
What is it with you and geese, man?
I don't know.
Can I have the goose? I'm a little
No.
famished. I'll trade you a mug for it.
Okay. Well,
Is the
So-
goose an omen? Possibly. They are snake-like.
Oh, that doesn't look like a goose.
Y'all go to the Lazy Turnip, and you look inside, and you see that there's a couple people sleeping on the ground as soon as you walk in the door.
Can I check and see that they're actually sleeping?
You may check that they're actually sleeping.
Is this a dog
do a
over here?
perception check real quick as you come in the door.
Yes. Give me a second. What is my perception?
If there are any half-full drinks on the table.
Is this a dog in front of my
Oh,
character?
Lord, +7?
On the bear rug?
19.
Yeah, there's a dog sleeping as well. As
Can I
you,
pet-
Tevaga, as you see that character, that one laying on the ground, you actually see that they are magically asleep.
Interesting.
Is the magic alcohol?
Magic?
Yes. Is it magic alcohol?
The
I would-
magic alcohol is no. There's no magical alcohol. Actus, as you look at that dog, you realize this is not supernatural sleep. This is normal dog asleep.
Oh, I pet the dog.
There you go.
I would like to detect magic.
All right.
Do I also notice that the people are supernaturally asleep, or do I just believe they're unconscious drunk?
You would have to make a perception, or Tevaga has to tell you.
Yeah, so I think Goldrun, while kneeling next to them, would be like, "This is not a natural sleep."
Oh, don't. Maybe I can wake them up. I'd like to slap one in the face.
All right, you slap them in the face and do a little damage, and they do not wake up. This
He's dead.
seems to be extremely powerful sleep.
Oh, he's dead.
Did you make a perception check as well on the room?
Yeah, 11.
Okay, you just saw some movement behind the bar.
Oh, let's walk up to the bar.
Yeah, I'm gonna point that out and head over towards the bar, cautiously.
I stay behind someone else.
Be careful. There might be dead people here. They're all over the ground.
Go first.
I'm going. Well, no, you go first. She looks
You go
stronger than me.
first.
You go first.
I'm
You're
happy
aggressive.
Goldrun goes first while they're arguing.
Right, a man in blue robes hops up all of a sudden, and he starts grabbing mugs, and he's starts wiping mugs, and he's like, "Oh, good morning. What can I get you today, good sir? We have the finest of ales and brews
How
and
suspicious
drinks that
does
get
this
you drunk."
character seem?
Do you see the corpses on your floor?
Insight check.
Technically, they're not corpses.
No, they're dead. I'm convinced they are dead.
Oh wait, was that all of us rolling inside on this
That was
sus
all
guy?
of us.
We'll do
That's
Nora.
17.
Someone can help Nora. 17.
Yeah.
I rolled an
17, Nora?
18.
19 again.
Wow.
Man, y'all are rolling really well.
We're rolling the same numbers.
This
He got murdered by
guy's ridiculously suspicious. He looks like he got caught with his hand in the cookie jar, kind of suspicious.
Oh, is this your mug? I'm going to show him the world's greatest dad mug.
I thought it was your bug.
Well, it's mine because I have it now, but it was someone else's before I found it. Probably.
He's like, well, no, I don't recognize it, good sir. I don't have children. I'm very lonely.
Are you sure?
Certain. Can I get you the finest of ales?
No.
Why are your patrons magically asleep?
Or dead.
They drink so heavily, I suppose. I found them that way, actually. He starts changing his story.
Does the name MacGuffin mean anything to you?
MacGuffin? I can't say that I have heard of it, and he starts glancing to the corner of his eye.
I'd like to roll insight, if that's possible, to see if he's lying.
You may.
19.
He's not lying. He seems completely distracted by something else.
What can I look in the direction that he's looking at? What's he distracted by?
You look over and you see a glint of gold in the corner next to what would be the equivalent of a fantasy. It would be like a fantasy cash register, I suppose.
Oh, money! I'd like to dive for it.
What's that?
I say, oh, money, and I'd like to dive for it.
You're gonna dive for the money.
For the money, yes.
I'm
right.
going.
We're gonna do a contested athletics check. You're a little bit farther behind, so he's gonna roll with advantage.
Can I do acrobatics?
You may do whichever's higher on that.
Okay, check. It's a +7 versus a +0, so. Okay, that's a 24.
Okay,
Damn.
So you leap over the table and across the stools and open ground about 25 feet, whereas he's going about 10, and you are able to jump onto a cash register and splash the gold coins everywhere as you start collecting them. And he's like, no, I was gonna pay off my debts. And he's like now worried that you're gonna beat the ever-living daylights out of him. You also see something else as you jump behind.
The actual barkeeper?
You see the actual barkeeper.
Oh, no.
And you cannot tell if they are asleep. Let's see. I can't move your token right now for some reason. So move your token up, Actus, to behind the counter.
Where is the counter? Are our pictures covering the
Scroll
counter?
down. No, you got to scroll down.
Oh, I see. That's helpful. All right, there.
Oh yeah, you hadn't scrolled down to see the rest of the map.
I had not.
My bad. Wide maps from now on, I promise. So, rather than tall maps. I'm actually pretty new to Roll20, so it's working though. It's working. All right, yeah. You see a barb maiden back there and laying on the ground, all suspicious like. And
I think she's dead.
You can make that assumption if you want.
Can I have this money? It's just left out here. And I'm going to take her lack of response as approval and pocket.
We're going evil, eh? Mind you do frequent
the
this
door.
bar.
Oh, wait. I forgot.
So we recognize the barmaiden?
So you can turn this into a hero situation should you choose. It's like, oh, I saved her money. I drink.
Yes, your money was going to run away. I stopped it.
She's unconscious. Don't talk to her.
Oh, maybe she's dead. Maybe her ghost is listening.
Tackle the thief. I'm right over here. Supporting.
I think I'm the thief.
The mage at this point has been edging away.
All right.
I would like to apprehend the mage, or move to apprehend, and I would also like to turn to Arik, and I'm like, Arik, be sensible.
Right, sorry.
You take the money now, and that is, 1 gold? We wake them all up, we save them, we drink for free forever.
I pull out my hand crossbow and aim at this sneaky guy.
I'm going to charge for this guy, too.
All right. How are you apprehending the thief, we'll say?
I would like full body tackle.
You're going to do a full body tackle?
Should we roll initiative?
All right.
Is it time to roll?
You may go ahead and roll. We're going to do a contested athletics check.
All right. I can still use acrobatics, correct?
Acrobatics.
Yes. 20 not natural.
Okay. right as you are about to grab him, he misty steps out of your reach. He's actually going to go 30. Haha. Say bye, guys.
Yes. I would like to command him to stop using command.
Okay. Command him to stop using command. All
I
right.
know. It's a strange plan, but it might just work.
It might just work. Let's take a look. You speak one-word commands.
Yeah.
To a creature you can see within range, target must succeed on a wisdom saving throw. Follow the command on its turn.
Stop.
Oh yeah, it fails. He just.
Oh yeah, he's
He's
magic.
literally just going to dive for the door. So he is now just stopped.
Mm-hmm.
Are we going to roll
It's
initiative?
One
or-
round. It's one round. So now
So I'm going to command him to stop, and then I'm going to move.
you got to use your movement to get up there.
Yeah, get up there.
Nora, what are you doing at this point?
I'm gonna shoot an arrow at his back while he's standing still.
Oh, okay.
Okay, we've
I have my
escalated
little
things
Hand crossbow. I'll aim for the leg.
for the artery.
And if Galdrin is there, I have pack tactics. So if somebody's next to a guy, I can roll with advantage.
All right,
Yeah.
go for it.
Oh, good thing I did too. So that's 17.
17. All right. Yeah, you'll definitely hit. And he screams in pain. He's like, gosh, no, I just had to get wasted and pay off some debt, potentially. He's like, what a dreadful day. And here I was about to go, tell my family I love them and leave forever.
You have to be a functioning member of society. You have to pay your dues. You can't just steal gold.
And a sugar daddy
you
like
can't
us.
steal gold. No one will do that.
Hey, Mario, you're right up next to him, so you make an insight check.
Sure. Oh no, that's not great. What is my insight? It's +7, so 14.
All right. You get the sense this guy's not powerful enough to put these people to sleep and keep them asleep.
Hmm.
I would like to walk over to this man and pat down his pockets for his purse, just to make sure he hadn't stolen anything as of yet.
He is super poor. Like they're
Tell
poor,
us.
super poor.
This is very upsetting.
Can I make my way over to them?
Totally, go for it.
All right.
You kind
Whether
of
I'm
got
gonna-
the guy
Initiative or
after
not.
Yeah.
Of course, it was a one-word command, so y'all have to apprehend him before he leaves.
I would like to still full body tackle him.
Yes, you can do that with no. It's uncontested because he's basically frozen in place for your turn. So you
Jump in
gotta
the air and
grapple.
slam
He can
into him.
try
Like,
and-
I got him.
Don't
He can
break
try and
my
break out
arrow.
of it, but he's sort of given up on everything at this point. This guy's kind of downtrodden, and beaten, spiritually speaking.
Yeah. So I think Galdrin's going to kneel by the tackled chap and just be like, "Don't worry, we're the good ones."
Are we?
But today, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Remember,
Hey.
lifetime of free drinks.
Right, right.
Begrudgingly offer him some of my used bandages from earlier when I was bitten by a goose.
Some used bandages. Sounds hygienic. He basically spouts up. He's like, look, I got worlds of debt to these gangsters, and
Mhm.
everyone was asleep when I walked in, and I was just, crime of opportunity. I'm not a bad guy. I just suck at life. That's just how it is. So
Yeah, it's just kind of pitiful. Can I roll insight to see if he's lying?
you may roll insight to see if he's lying.
I am convinced he's telling the truth.
There you go. So with a room full of people magically asleep and held for some reason unusually long, and this guy, just a crime of opportunity, you gonna let him go? Are you gonna turn him in? What you gonna do?
You shall assist us in our mission.
Yes, we need bait. I mean, fellow friends.
fellow
That's exactly
friend.
what you said when I joined the party.
No, it's yes, exactly. See, it's gone great.
I think he also called you emergency rations.
What?
I said backup rations. Thank you very much.
I'd like to go investigate the sleeping barmaid and to see
Oh yeah, I
if
forgot
there's
about her.
any ways to wake her up.
Is the wizard,
Wait, I'm gonna
is
figure
he amenable to joining us? Goldrin will be like, you potentially, if we save these people, you can join us in the free drinks for life.
Intimidation check.
This is more persuasion? I'm not attempting to intimidate.
Since he's like bound by Actus as well, I was thinking of a giant orc breathing down his neck.
So 15 plus. I don't think her charisma is great. So that's intimidation. So 15 flat.
15 flat. All right. He seems like he would be okay to help you for a little while, but you're not quite sure how trustworthy he's going to be as far as just disappear.
And if you betray us, my friend will peel your skin off.
And then eat you.
Yes,
That's exactly what my debtors said that we're going to do. So,
Well,
Mm.
nothing's
awkward.
really changed here.
but don't. If I do it, you'll taste much better than if they do it.
Very good. All right, so next bar. Why don't you roll a d6 to see which bar you're going to hit up next?
Are we just gonna leave the? Can I?
Yeah, we're not going to leave the unconscious people.
There's some
You're
corpses
not
over
going
here,
to, but they're
guys.
magically asleep. And you're
We can
going
bring
to
them with us.
find out what happened the night before, because it may be...
Is there a wagon anywhere in the area, like a wagon on the streets, or?
Go check the street for a whack.
Not easily accessible without negotiating for it. So,
Well, there's a lot of gold in that cash register.
We're not stealing the gold.
It's not stealing. We need to bring the bodies with us.
Why?
What
What
if
will
someone
you do with them?
you want to
can
leave a bunch
notify
of?
the city guard, which coincidentally
Yeah.
you saw out and about earlier today.
We'll
Right,
tell
I'll-
the god.
There's
Yeah,
something
I'm
going
gonna-
on in the city.
I'm gonna poke my head out and find the nearest city guard. Then,
You
if
see
there's
them
one in the
in
area.
front of another tavern.
All right, I'd like to kind of wave them down. Go, hey, there's lots of corpses in this tavern.
They're
Dead
not
people.
corpses, technically. They're magically asleep.
Dead.
And the four of us came across them, and we have decided to help them.
Yes. Out of the
And they
goodness of
have
our
gold.
hearts.
And we
Yeah.
know how much gold they have, and we will tell them how much gold there was when we come back, assuming that they're not.
So you see the guard in court cordoning off is that the right way to say it? Cordoning off basically a front door of another bar. And he's like, okay, if there's no one dead, I'll be there in a minute.
I think
You
they're
want to go
dead.
see what's going on in his situation?
Yeah.
Yeah, walk
Is
over.
he gonna let us?
Yes.
Don't worry,
Goldrin's
bud.
just
We're
going to
here to
walk
help.
in. She's like, is MacGuffin in here? MacGuffin, we need
Yes,
you.
I'm looking for my MacGuffin.
So the guard is like getting the description of what's going on in the bar over there, and he's like, well, over here we got a bunch of pots and pans attacking the customers, and so we've had to evacuate everyone out of there. So which is the greater threat? A bunch of people sleeping on the job, or murdering
Crockery.
murderous silverware?
Mm.
Are
You
the
look
silverware
up at the top
still
name.
attempting to kill people?
You look at the top, it's the Dazzling Rapier is the name of the bar, and there's apparently pots and pans just swinging at anyone that comes in the door. It's like no one's allowed in, but adventurers are allowed in if they want to investigate.
Have we found out our friendly mage's name yet? The one that we've kidnapped into assisting us?
You have not figured out his name. Would you like to name him?
Yes. His name is Jeffrey.
All right. Jeffrey is like slinking behind you.
Jeffrey, this is your chance to prove yourself. Go forward.
Jeffrey, take the
Go.
lead.
We believe in you.
Jeffrey, get behind me.
There you
Chance
go.
to be a hero.
Chance to be a hero. I love it.
Are we going
okay.
into this crazy silverware place? Okay.
All right, you go into the crazy silverware place, and as you do, dexterity saving throws.
Oh no. Oh no.
Ooh. 8.
Oh no! 9.
You just always roll one higher than me.
14.
All right. 8, 9. Sorry. Say this again.
8.
9.
14.
All right. Tevaga and Actus, y'all take 8 damage as the pots well up you on the side of the head, and Nort, you're able to dive and slither away. We'll see what Jeffrey got.
Ha! At least mine was a living thing that attacked me.
Jeffrey failed as well, and will take 8 damage.
Oh.
How's Jeffrey looking?
And Jeffrey is actually looking okay.
Dang, Jeffrey's kind of swole.
This is 5e, where everyone's a little swole.
True.
I am not.
How many pots and pans are there flying around the room?
Yeah, I want to
pull
look
up
around
the
and
map.
investigate. Wow.
One just hit me in the head. Are we closer to them, or do they just retreat?
You've got I forgot. Got to turn on the highlight ability. These were difficult to see, so I had to literally put circles around them. All right. Yeah, you see a cast iron pot right there in front of you that you can now see. There you go. So that pot is what walloped you both upside the head. Go ahead and roll initiative. And
Okay.
we'll give you initiative for the whole game
4.
today.
11.
9.
Wow, we're good.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So who had the highest there? Nort with a 9.
I had 11.
Oh, you had 11, yeah.
Actus, Nort, Age.
My predominant way of attacking is with my fists. I don't think that's a good way to fight a pan.
You are correct.
I was trying to think what is a good way.
Your insight serves you well.
A hammer? I don't know. A fork so you can
language.
scratch the non-stick surface.
Oof.
Yeah. It's Teflon. It's Teflon pan.
Oh no.
Here we go. Okay, we have yeah. And everyone else they roll a 15, so the pots are going to move closer and attack you. Let's see if we actually have some music that's worthy of fighting here. There we go. Oh, they're playing at the same time. All right.
It's a very intimidating pots and pans.
Yeah, Viking pots and pans. All right, the pot's going to attack, and the others are going to move. We got let's go ahead and get some perception checks. What is your risk to bar as well?
Ooh.
16.
5.
26.
Ooh.
All right, Tevaga, you notice to the south, over, let's see. I'm so used to being able to say, look over here. You see over here, there is a dancing sword. Basically a flying sword that's up on stage. It's a rapier, and it's literally waving itself around like it's combating an invisible enemy. All right. We are going to get an 18 against Tevaga from the flying sword, and that's going to do 1d8 plus 1.
Okay, that sword has a lot of move speed. Oh my god.
Mm-hmm.
All right, you get 2 damage from the pot, and then against, then it's going to attack for 10 against Nort. I'm assuming that's not going to land. So, Actus, you go first.
I would like to grab the cast iron and attempt to grab the cast iron and use it to smack one of the other ones.
Very nice. All right, we're going to do that with a dexterity check.
All right. A nat 1 plus 4, so 5 total.
And yeah, the Pan gets nat 20, so Teflon for the win as you try and Teflon. Norris, what are you doing? As this mug comes flying at your head that has
I'm gonna
world's best dad on it.
Expeditious retreat on myself, and then dash away, I guess, up to this corner. Are these 5s?
Probably.
Yeah, 5.
I'm just dashing all the way back over here.
There you go. All right. Jeffrey the Mage, who I need to paste in here. Here we go. He successfully dodged. He's going to turn around and do a, let's see. He's going to cast Mage Armor on himself and kind of back away towards the door.
Get back here, Jeffrey.
All right. Next is going to be Tevaga.
Yep. I'm going to cast Shield of Faith on myself, which gives me +2 bonus to AC.
Very good. All right. This cup is going to go up to the mage. There's going to be a kettle that comes up against Actus, and another mug is going to go against you. Y'all are just all kinds of surrounded.
Very, very tragic, but I've got your back.
I'm sure.
All right. Let's see. We're going to have, that Teflon Pan is going to swing out for 14 against Tevaga. And he's going to do 3 damage. Then we've got World's Greatest Dad Mug over here against Actus, and it's going to hit.
Wait, my own mug is going against me?
A different mug.
It's just a different World's Greatest Dad mug. Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, that's not possible.
That's impossible.
There can only be one. There can only be one World's Greatest Dad.
Greatest Dad. But apparently there's Overstock.com
False pretender.
applies all these mugs to this bar. I was trying to be cheap. 4 damage against Actus.
Dang it.
The other 2 will miss against the mage, and the second attack against Actus. So next is going to be Actus.
I will attempt to grab my greatest enemy, the Teflon Pan, and strike the mug with it. Again.
Your greatest enemy. Go for it.
That is this time a 17.
All right. Yeah, that'll make it with a 4. So you
I'm on.
the Teflon Pan, and you're going to do an improvised weapon attack. So, but you normally work with your hands. So go ahead and make an attack plus your modifier, which would probably be a 3. So just roll d20 plus 3.
All right, nat 20 to 27. Well, wait. Yeah, I have a +7 to hit. So I'm nat 20 plus 7.
Nat 20. All right, yeah. You're going to, let's see. That's a bludgeoning weapon. Let's do, let's do 2d8 on that mug.
8 and a 1, so 9.
9 damage. You smash the mug and it splatters into pieces. The
One
Teflon
World's Greatest
Pan
Dad.
The Teflon Pan is still doing a good job of trying to resist you, but
Did me bludgeoning the mug with the pan scratch it at all?
not much. That's 1 down. Next is North.
Eric, hold the pan up.
All right. Wait, I'm attempting to hold it up. I don't know if it'll let me.
Wow. I'm not too concerned. I'm gonna shoot a firebolt at the pan. That's 21 to hit.
21 will hit.
D10 damage. 5.
All right, 5 damage to. Oh, very well. It's still holding up. So next we're gonna go to Jeffrey the Mage, who's
It's a pan. You put fire on a pan and you tried to damage that?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, what? You want me to shoot an arrow at it? Makes
Yes.
sense. Wow. Okay.
He's going to do magic missile because you can't have a good campaign without a magic missile. Let's see. And he's going to do a total of 8 damage to the mug sitting in front of his face, and the mug just shatters into pieces as it feels, mugs just don't handle missiles very well, it seems. Tevaga.
Mm-hmm. So, Goldrin is going to smash her warhammer down on the crockery in front of her.
All right, go for it.
Ooh, +4, so 23 to hit.
Hit.
And it's 1d8 bludgeoning. 3, 4. So that's 4 bludgeoning damage.
All right, 4 bludgeoning. And that's enough to knock sort of the pan out of his hands. And it sits at the floor and it's sort of flopping a little bit, but you feel the magic is starting to dispel out of the creature.
Mm-hmm.
Well, not creature, the Teflon pan. So, All right, next is going to be the pans. You still have this giant crockpot type thing coming at you, Actus. All right, and it's going to attack with 17.
That hits.
It's getting 8 damage.
Okay.
Looks like a soup pot of some sort.
I'm starting to look a little bloody over here.
You're fine. You're fine. I've got your back.
Quick gets you. All right, Actus.
Am I still holding my Teflon pan, or is it dead?
It smacked out of your hands as Tevaga just crushed it.
I'm just gonna get mad. I'm gonna get mad. My eyes start kind of burning red, and I just punch the crock pot as hard as I can.
You would think crock pots would have, resistance to bludgeoning, but nope. All right, go for it.
12.
12 will miss,
I just lash out, and I completely miss somehow a crock pot.
Yeah.
That's it.
Norris and the mage is next.
Well, it seems like you have the crock pot under control.
I'm gonna step out a couple and maybe aim for this mug on the far side, minding its own business. Shoot another firebolt.
All right, going for the mug. Go for it.
10.
Miss.
Well.
All right. The mage is going next, and the mage has suddenly disappeared in the confusion.
Jeffrey.
I told you we should have killed him.
Tevaga.
We'll get him later.
We don't kill people. Again, it's illegal. So Tevaga, that's me. Goldrin. How messed up is Arek looking?
Is
Quite.
Give me a number.
13 out of 33.
I mean,
You only have 13 left.
Yes.
All right, I'm going to cast Cure Wounds on you. Because we're right next to each other, so it's a touch. And I'm going to cure you for plus my... So I cure you for 10. Wait, hang on. I'm level 5, so that might be more. Why won't you load?
What was that suspiciously aggressive movement from the
Yeah, that mug is coming for you.
Help! Somebody help!
I'm fighting a crock pot right now.
Well,
the world's greatest god mug is going
There's
to
another?
attack you, but can't quite reach you. Actus.
Oh, God!
All right.
Anyway, Arek, take 10 hit
yeah.
points.
Right. I will let out a roar of fury and attempt to lash out at the crockpot once more.
Go for it.
With a 16.
16. Yeah, that'll hit.
All right. 4, 8, 12 damage.
All right.
As I punch it really hard.
Gonzo, you punch that crock.
I start stomping its remains.
There you go. The sword, as you look up, is still basically doing it's almost like dancing in the air, like someone's holding it and twirling it about, all showy like. Nora.
Don't panic. Don't panic. You can beat a mug. Okay.
And I shoot off another firebolt. This one, 22.
Ooh.
Patrick says, crockpots are terrifying. And Aethon Books thinks you have a great shirt. Nora.
Yeah.
I think it's awesome.
I think our music ended.
Yes.
Oh, that's because I didn't have it on repeat. I feel like,
I assume I hit, so I did 15 damage to it.
Oh, yeah. It just powders into dust.
Ah! Ah! Oh, yes. Okay, good. Yes. Oh, yes. I'm fine.
All right. Yeah. You hear something in the corner of the room go, jackpot! And you hear some coins scuttling about, like some
coins?
Bank of coins.
Jeffrey!
Yep. Sounds like a Jeffrey. Okay.
You see the sword up there, like waving itself at you challengingly.
That seems like a nice sword. It's not attacking anyone. I wouldn't mess with it.
Sword, we mean you no harm, but also what are you doing?
The sword does not respond.
It seems innocent. Now the coins, on the other hand.
One of you tackle Invisible Jeffrey.
It starts tapping on the stone wall and Morse code. Ting, 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 ting.
Do any of us know Morse code?
Yeah.
25. Okay. So Goldrum's going to approach it with her warhammer still out.
It's up on a stage, and it's like beckoning you to come up and challenge it.
A duel, you say? With your sword mouth. And Goldrum's just like, yes, I must fight the sword on the stage.
Actus.
Yes. Where did I hear the coins?
You heard it to the northeast. And in case you don't know where that is, that's kind of like to the right of Norrit.
Yeah, like the top right. So not too far from Coat.
Yes, me.
Yeah.
Do I see the coins or did I just hear them?
You just heard them.
I'm going to charge towards what I heard, wherever I heard the coins. I'm going to go looking for Jeffrey.
All right. You go looking for Jeffrey, and you're going to run and dive over the bar again?
Yes, I will. I will do that.
That seems to be what all the action movie stars do.
Yes, I will run and attempt to dive over the bar.
I'm running. I'm going to roll for dumb luck.
All right.
Your dumb luck is really bad.
Oh, no. But he's so dumb.
So you lunge over but you are over the bar now, right here, and you're prone right there. Nora, what are you doing?
Can I roll perception to see where I heard the coin jingle?
Good luck. We're all going for the money.
What's that? 16. Because I just want to shoot an arrow where I last heard noise.
All right, go for it. You'll roll with disadvantage.
That's unfortunate. That was a good one. Oh, that was a good one too. 19.
19 with disadvantage?
Yeah.
Wow. Very nice. Yeah, you'll stick you'll stick them with an arrow, and you'll just your arrow sticks, like hits something but just completely disappears, and you hear him like,
I get the 2 to hit bonus for Dex, right? Or do I not get that? It would have been a little bit lower.
No, he's not technically next to him. So if it's 17, it still would hit. He's a freaking fluffy mage. So
Okay.
you hear him screaming a little bit, yelp with a bit of pain, and let's see. This is, but it's not concentration. Wait, this is greater invisibility.
How strong of a mage is he?
Yeah, it is concentration. Yeah, of course it is. Ooh, he is going to succeed on his Constitution saving throw. All right, so he's still invisible.
But can we see the arrow sticking out of him, or does
No,
the arrow
it disappears as soon as it sticks out of him. All right.
But the blood on the ground.
I tried my best. I don't know.
All right. So you do hear a shuffling of feet, but you're not quite sure where it ends up.
Are there footprints with blood?
Not
Is he
yet.
like leaking blood?
This is-
Interesting.
This is within 6 seconds, so this is within seconds of it happening. So,
Yeah.
go for it.
Yep. So Goldrin's going to continue getting up onto the stage. He's just going to be like, guys, come, watch. Oh my God, I better warhammer.
Are you going to present yourself honorably, or are you just going to go out and attack?
No, she's going to flourish and like, sort of do the whole like fencing thing where you step back and like bow, etc. Only she has a giant bloody warhammer, so it's not going to end well.
Very good. All right. And so it's going to attack. After it does its flourish and almost like bows, and it just goes for it. Ooh, 22 to hit.
That hits.
And it's going to do 3 damage only.
Yep.
Not that much damage. All right, next is going to be Actus.
Let's see. The dart. I'm going to run towards. I'm pretty sure I can no longer catch the invisible guy, so I'm going to give up on that for now. 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Over here, am I in range to throw a dart? I'm going to throw a dart at the rapier.
Yeah, you're at about 40 feet, so your dart,
disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
Yeah. All right. I rolled the same number twice, so 17.
17 will hit.
I have a +7 to hit, so.
What's up with that?
There's a d6 plus 4, 7 damage
7 damage.
from my dart.
What are you doing? We're dueling.
I'm killing the sword.
No.
All right.
I thought you said it was a good sword.
Well, he's killing it.
Defend the sword. Actus. Now it's North. Sorry.
What's north?
North's turn.
Oh, North. Okay.
I sniff around suspiciously. Yeah, I take a couple steps over here and cast Detect Magic
All right.
to try and find this. I don't like this stealing.
All right. As you
steal all the time.
Yeah, you
stole it.
You sense that there is a illusion spell within 30 feet of you, and you sense it near this deer head over here mounted on the wall.
He's by the deer head.
Get to the door. Stop him from getting out.
Oh dear.
Oh dear.
I'm done. I
That was foul.
All right.
Not as much as the goose.
Next, see a door open and then shut.
No.
All right, Tevaga, your turn.
I shall continue dueling the sentient sword. Oh, that's not great. Does a 10 hit?
No, it does not.
Well.
All right. The sword attacks and gets a 6. He's going to miss.
I'm going to run another 40 feet. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. And I'm going to throw another dart.
Eric,
Within
stop
20
it!
I'm throwing darts. It's like a game. You play these in taverns
Go
all the
kill
time.
Jeffrey instead.
Jeffrey is gone with my money. 21.
All right, 21. Yeah, that will definitely hit.
All right. With a 2 plus 4, 6 damage from my second dart.
6 damage. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Well done. That's hilarious. All right, Norit.
Oh, I'm sorry, 4 damage. 4 damage from that dart.
4 is less
Not
than
6.
6.
Yes.
You don't have to add, you just have to write.
Do you want any help with the sword, or are you fine?
I'm dueling it honorably, and someone keeps throwing darts at it.
You're only dueling it if you manage to land a hit on it. I haven't actually interfered with anything so far.
I'm flourishing. It's a tactic. It's a tactical losing.
I guess I just move back behind the bar and see if I could pour myself a drink. They seem like they've got this handled.
Investigation check. Tevaga, go ahead.
Is that intelligence?
I'm going to attempt to hit the sword. Ooh, that might actually hit. So 22.
22 will definitely hit.
Cool, and it's another 1d8 damage. Plus... Whoa. Hang on. So that's 5 damage, 5 bludgeoning.
5 bludgeoning.
Also, is that a cat or a child?
A cat or a child?
In the background of someone.
Background of someone.
Yeah, I'm hearing like this occasional like meow, and I'm like,
no, my cat's not in here. If she
No
were, you'd
cats
see her
or
tail
children in the
my
area.
face. All right, 5 damage. Okay. Sword's looking pretty rough. As it
the dart sticking out of the pommel.
Yeah, it's like embedded in the steel. It's gonna miss you with a 5. Actus.
Mm-hmm.
Don't worry, I'll get the sword and I'm gonna run up and I'm gonna punch the sword.
Stop it! Stop punching the sword!
I'm punching the sword.
I love that. Go for it.
16 plus 7.
Hit.
Yeah, I'm not doing the math, but I think that hits.
All right, Actus punches a sword. Eric.
That is 6 damage.
And the sword hits the wall and bounces off of it and falls to the stage. And
I punched the sword.
You punched its lights out. All right, that ends combat.
Mm-hmm.
What are you doing?
I want my darts back.
So Goldrin sort of kneels.
So that you have enough for the rest of the one shot.
Goldrin kneels and like lays her hand sort of over the sword and she's like, "Sleep, sweet prince. It was an honorable duel."
It was a chump. I punched it and it died.
As you,
I'm having a moment.
As you
I'm just
rub the
tugging
sword,
my darts
you
out of
see
it.
that there's Tevaga, you see that there's a name that's literally chiseled into this really ornate blade, and it says Vizarian on it.
Does that mean anything to me?
It does not. It's just a name.
Okay, I'm going to take the sword with me.
Okay, sounds good.
I'm gonna punch it one more time for good measure.
Stop punching my sword! It's mine now. I won it through combat.
You
Honorable
won it.
combat.
I punched it.
Punching things doesn't make them yours.
Really?
I think.
That's how I was under the impression. Yeah, see? Shar knows what's up. He thinks sword punching is legit, or she.
All right. As you finish up here, you see that the guard is still posted out front, and there's another guard in front of the other bar. And he said, "There's some crazy stuff happening in these bars yesterday and last night and today. It's like the whole city's gone crazy."
I must commend how useful you are.
Yes.
Please ignore my friend. I have a real quick question. Have you seen any strange appearance of blood recently? Maybe on the ground in the area around this bar?
No, I haven't seen anything. I mean, I just
It's
no surprise to me.
zone out. He's just like, it's such a boring job. I just wish there was like something I could hold, like a tablet or something, and just
That's something you could do, perhaps. Like fight floating dishes and false world greatest dads mugs.
So,
Golden's you're in the comments responding.
Yeah. So I'm gonna Golden's gonna investigate with a 20, a dirty 20, to find those blood piles so that we can find Jeffrey.
All right. As you get your dirty 20, you see it go off in the direction of more bars, but the blood trail quickly does dry up as a single arrow wound through the back, and he is magical. So I'd just, if it was me, I'd just put a cold spell right on the patch or something like that. Char said sword punching is legit, and Tevaga's like, whose side are you on in the comments under too. All right. So y'all roll a d6 to see which bar you're gonna see next.
3.
All right. A 3. That sends you to the Deranged Captain.
The deranged what?
The Deranged Captain.
Okay.
This is a bar that has sailors frequenting it. So you come in.
Oh, it's your chair.
It's approaching lunchtime as you come in, and you see that there's only 3 sailors that are in a circle playing card games in the back corner, and you see behind the bar a 11-year-old child, and she seems to be practicing her letters.
Bit old to be a barmaiden, but I suppose.
Bit old?
What? Yes, wait. What?
Like,
how old do you
humans all
have?
look the same.
So she's over there, and she sees you. It's like, hello, can I get you something to drink?
Yes, an ale.
About adventures.
Adventures are terrible things.
She gets up on her tippy toes and tries to get a mug. She's like, and she manages to get a mug down without it breaking it. And she's very careful, and she's like, what'll it be, good sirs and madam?
Are you old enough to be working a bar?
Why, yes. My daddy says so. He's sleeping upstairs.
Think your daddy's full of shit.
Many people say so.
Mostly mother.
Mommy mostly.
Yeah.
Were you here last night, small child?
And I stretch my body up so I'm taller than her.
She goes, oh, yes. I'm working a double, is what my daddy says.
Wow.
Child labor and exploitive services.
Likely the guard and labor board are not very active in this town.
Well, we've seen how effective the guards are in this town already.
Yeah.
So yes, we were here last night. Were we with a dwarf?
Oh yes. MacGuffin, he's funny. He's so funny.
He went missing.
What's that?
Did we leave with the dwarf?
Yes, you left with the dwarf after the dwarf got mad for losing his favorite watch in gambling game.
So MacGuffin's missing.
Because of a MacGuffin.
Did we say what tavern we were going to afterwards?
What's that?
Did we say what tavern we were going to afterwards?
No. The sailors took the watch and he stormed out, and he was looking for someone to fight.
Those sailors? And Golden points at the 3.
They're drinking a double, is what Daddy says.
Are they double fisting?
They're over there just throwing cards around, and there's a pile of coins and stuff in between them, and they seem to have slowed their drinking somewhat. So. What on earth is going on? Oh, you must have.
We're slowly making our way towards.
All right. You approach the sailors, and you see them over there, they're munching on some snacks, and it's like,
oh no, get off the table!
Ready to start drinking again, fellas?
We need to talk about what
you
happened
look over in the
last
corner,
night.
and there's a pile of last night. It's like, oh, you're the ones with that dwarf who gave us all the loot.
Well, yes.
So,
Did
let's say, do a perception, investigation.
Oh, 1. Plus
7 flat.
It's intelligence, right? I'm 21.
investigation, you say?
Yeah,
Then a 1.
1. All right. Y'all don't really notice anything out of the ordinary. These sailors are
Where am I?
obviously. These sailors have obviously don't really care much about what happened, other than you get the feeling that your dwarf friend Elroy got angry, stormed out, looking for a fight.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like we're done here unless we want to try and win back his watch.
If we want to get MacGuffin's MacGuffin back.
Actually, I have an idea.
Yes. What if we challenge them to a new game where we punch each other until someone stops moving?
I hate your games. You have the worst games.
They're
I
the
always
best
have to
game.
clean up.
I said,
Sir-
well, what's game you're talking? We were about done with cards. We were going to start hitting up the drinks. So if you want, we can play 7 drinks to heaven.
What is
Does that involve punching?
It does not. It involves drinking.
Your games are lame.
If you're buying.
Oh, no. Yeah, please. You win the pot, and that's what buys your drinks.
Should we be
That little
gambling
girl's
while
pretty good
our
at throwing down the drinks, that's for sure.
should we be gambling with drinks while MacGuffin is possibly out getting stabbed in an alley?
Okay, this is strange. Real quick aside. Why do you think he's getting stabbed when all you can talk about is punching people? Why wouldn't he be punching people in your imagination?
I punch. Other people stab.
I shoot fire.
That's just stabbing with hot things.
Okay, let's just leave.
It's just stabbing with extra steps. So actually, what I might do, so you mentioned that he has a watch. Is there anything else that MacGuffin normally has on him?
Gold.
No, but like in terms of like, does he braid his beard with like particular like jewelry or like?
Yeah, he dresses kind of casually more as a commoner.
What is that supposed to mean? This just
Means we're poor.
he dresses down, but he's got deep pockets.
Okay, so
He gets better deals on the thrift stores and stuff like that when he goes looking commoner.
okay, so do I recall the clothes he was wearing last night?
I mean, no, your memory's kind of hazy and literally bleeding through with multiple nights of bar hopping. Or are you thinking trying to find an item?
Locate object, yes.
Locate object. There's nothing that you're gonna have that distinctly.
What about his beard?
Locate item beard doesn't normally work.
Locate object. Beards are an object, a distinct object.
Locate face.
Yeah.
Okay,
Or a
person.
weapon, if he tends to be rocking a particular weapon.
Not that you recall, at least. So good idea. Not gonna work.
let's just try a different bar.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah,
sucks.
right.
Another bar.
They involve
Yeah.
child labor.
Well, I did order an ale, so I'm going to skull that and then go.
I rolled a 4. I don't remember if you've gotten a 4 before.
All right, Tevaga, you head to the bar, and the little girl is pouring in you see the just gold amber ale go to the top, and she tips it off right at just on perfect little half-inch foam at the top, and it's she not a single drop spilled, and she slides it across the bar to you, and she's just like,
You are clearly experienced in this. Yes. And Golden just skulls it and then leaves.
Did someone roll a d6?
Yes. You said
I got a
Actor said 4.
Yeah, I got a 4.
Got a 4. All right. That's going to put you at the Greasy Hippo.
Appetizing.
Is the hippo greasy or?
That's a big guy. What is that? The big boy over there.
Is he the greasy hippo?
Yeah, I think he is.
As you
Hello,
come
sir.
in through the Greasy Hippo, you see the you actually see the bartender over there, and he's like gasping, and he's like, "Help me, help!" And then you see a tentacle wrap around him and pull him back into his kitchen.
Quick,
What was the
somebody
rating?
help him.
Oh, not the hippo.
No. All right. Let's. I'm gonna
Charge.
run. Charge.
As long as
Alright.
somebody else is in front, I will follow.
Charge.
All right. As you enter in through the kitchen, you see a monster. If I can get the layers correct. Oh yeah. Last few layers. Layer. Took it there. There we go.
Oh
it's a
no.
big boy.
Whoa! It's a giant goose.
It's the
Tentacles.
hippo.
You see this weird monster literally like taking its last foot out of like some sort of sewer drain that has wrapped
These are in
up
the
the
sewers?
bartender.
This is a very large sewer drain.
It's
This is
a
what
large
happens
sewer
when you
drain.
flush magical creatures.
I think that's the hippo. It's not very greasy though.
I've never seen a hippo, but yes,
That's the
this is
hippo.
definitely a hippo.
Go back to these
The
guys
hippo.
up. All right.
Actually, can I roll to know what the heck this is?
You may do an insight check.
Insight, so plus 7, 19.
19. You will identify this as forgive me if I butcher the name of it, an Otyug.
It's a hippo.
And what do I know about them and their weaknesses?
You know they have 3 tentacles. And
Solid.
You don't know of any weaknesses that they would have.
Punching.
Punching, yes. There's a distinct punching weakness.
Yes.
To many
All
monsters.
things have a weakness to punching.
Eventually.
Enough of punching will do it to anyone.
All right, so we have the same initiative as last time. It's going to be Actus, Norris, Tevaga, and we will roll to see the initiative of the Utyug. And then I'll switch it to some combat music. All right, so it's going to be Utyug first.
Well, goodbye, man.
Farewell, Mr. Hippo.
All right, music. All right, Vikings again, because that's all I found.
The
All right.
Viking hippo.
Utyug is going to throw out a tentacle and try and grab Tevaga.
Oh no, the first
no.
person gets grabbed. That's scary.
That is going to be a 14 to hit.
That does not hit.
All right, it's going to try again.
It's got 3 of them.
Actually, it's just going to step up and bite you because it can only make 1 tentacle attack per turn. That's going to be a 13. Gonna miss again. Oh,
Mhm.
the people in your armor classes. Gosh. All right,
Personal space.
okay. Actus, what you doing?
I'm going to punch it.
No joke.
I run over onto these barrels and I punch it really hard.
Really hard.
Really, I punch it multiple times, in fact, with flurry of blows.
Punching with intention.
So my first punch is a 19 plus 7, so 26.
That'll hit.
All right, I'll roll damage for that first, and then I'll use flurry of blows. That is 7 damage from punch number 1.
Yep.
I will then use flurry of blows for 1 key point. So for the next, I got 2 more attacks. 18 for the first, 17 for the second.
Hit and hit.
All right, I will use Stunning Strike. I believe I can, if I hit. Oh, actually, the melee weapon attack. Do my fists count as melee weapons?
They do for monks only.
Okay, so I will attempt to use Stunning Strike.
At some point.
Yes. So I will go Stunning Strike and the melee weapon attack, or my Flurry of Blows. The first one is 7. The second one is 9, and I DC 13 for the Stunning Strike for a con saving throw.
Constitution save. Oh, that works in the favor of my monster. Yeah, we're gonna get a 19.
Okay. Oh, I only said I did for 1.
But you did 14 plus 9. You did 7, 7, and 9, correct?
Yes.
All right. So, all right. Very good. Nora, what you doing?
I guess I'm just trying to shoot another firebolt. You guys are packed too tightly together. I can't unleash true flame on these.
Fireball, man. Come on.
I mean, I've got it, but I will hurt them. Like, it's gonna blow up the entire room. You know what? You're right. My character doesn't care about that. I am channeling all of the fire energy into my little fingertips.
That
by the way,
bartender is a commoner. You're gonna...
be a little careful. And then I'm just gonna shoot a fireball in there.
There's also barrels of alcohol.
You're gonna blow up the bartender into little pieces.
We're not the good guys.
Not anymore. Hey, Vaga, you tried. But...
Well,
dexterity save with disadvantage for the bartender.
Oh, right.
What's the DC? And doesn't 11 make it?
Is it against mine? What?
It's your spell save, probably.
Yeah, so 13 or whatever.
Failed a 13 DC.
Hold on. So what is it? A dex or?
Yeah, fireball's dex.
I got a 4.
That's not gonna make it.
Yeah.
I
We
would
both
be
failed.
so sad when I kill everybody.
All right, what's your damage?
I'm gonna do it here, so I don't have to.
You do like 30 damage or something. We just all die.
Yeah, it's 35.
Okay.
Well,
the Udyug is alive.
The Udyug lived through 35 damage after my punches?
All right.
Well, good luck, Coat.
Hey, guys, what happened? Everything's covered in flame. I can't see.
So, 35 will actually kill me.
kill or put you down?
Put me down. However, I will use Relentless Endurance. So,
yeah, work.
I let out a furious roar as fire covers me, and I remain standing.
All right.
Barely.
Well, good job, actors, staying alive. I would suggest you run.
Running?
You don't see anything that remains of the bartender. The bartender has just disappeared.
Ew, this is. Is everybody okay in there?
No.
Hey, Vago, I think you're still up, right?
No.
You're down?
Yeah. Because I didn't heal in between.
Oh, no.
Should have taken a short rest.
All right.
Yeah, we should have.
I normally allow everyone to have a minor healing potion to start every campaign with. So we'll say.
Oh, so have I taken that in between? Because I was kind of messed up.
I'd say Actus has the option to get yours out and feed it to you.
Yeah.
Should he choose?
How much?
Should the
am I
Udyug
healing
miss him on his next turn? All right, Norit, Tevaga, death save. I was trying to find out what happened when we were drunk last night. Didn't want to die.
15 plus whatever I get for a death save.
15. It's just a straight D20, and if it's above 10, then
then yes.
Succeed.
I'm currently -3 hit points.
-3. All right.
Which is exactly what that stupid piece of crockery did to me.
Oh, man. So you have 1 save. You need to get 3 to get back to stable. And next is going to be the Utjug, who's going to attack Actus, because that's what you do.
No, it's not what you do. There's a corpse right next to me. Punch the body.
Actually, I gotta say, there's a lot of fire. There's a lot of smoke. He's gonna have to make a perception check just to see if he can see Actus.
I'm a stealthy orc. You cannot see me.
So healthy,
All right.
Mary.
7. I'm gonna give him another chance since he gets 2 attacks. All right, he'll see you second attack, and he's going to swing at you with a tentacle. Okay. He rolled a 10.
Does not hit.
That is not going to hit. As a tentacle comes flying over your head, as you're still up on top of those barrels, which are potentially on fire at this moment, and there's a lot of ale in there. Beer won't go up in flames, though, so it's not that bad. You're not looking at a potential extra explosion here. But there's a lot of smoke and fire. So, Actus, you're choking on smoke and fire. What are you going to do?
Delicious. I will. Is it an action to give a potion to her? I assume so.
To feed someone else a potion, yeah. It would be
Okay, so I will do that. I will give Tavaga her potion without leaving range of the hippo. Presuming I can do that.
The hippo.
Well, we are next to each other.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because it was attacking me as well.
Yeah.
All right. So that's going to be. Go ahead and roll 2d4 plus 1 for your minor healing potion.
2d4. That is not a d4. 5 total health.
All right. Get back.
And then I will use key point to cast or to activate Step of the Wind to disengage. And I will go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 over here to more barrels.
There you go.
Oh, erect. There you are. I thought you were dead.
Not yet. I'm working on it.
Nort, another fireball.
Do it.
Tragically, Tavaga.
You can hold an action. Wait, Nort, you can hold an action to wait for Tavaga to get out of the way.
I think it's probably still just better for me to toss a fire bolt in there.
Mine, Tavaga's probably going to turn you into the authorities after this for murder.
Hey,
Murder.
What? We were in the tragic fight against the hippo.
And the hippo ate him.
I have Revivify. We could bring that bartender back.
If there's anything left of him.
Anyways,
we're gonna revivify the hippo instead.
Do investigation and find a fingernail.
Yeah.
Does she count as non-incapacitated now that she's back up? That I get the pack tactics.
That you're going to use to murder me?
Not you. I'm just shooting a firebolt past you. That'll be 17 to hit.
Go for it. Yeah, that'll hit. Roll that damage.
And that's 4 damage.
Very nice. 4 total damage against the hippo.
Mm-hmm.
It's got thick skin.
Okay. Next is going to be Tavaga.
Yeah. I would like to inflict wounds. Hell yeah. So that's 17.
17.
And yes, and I'm going to cast it at a higher level, so it's 4d10 damage.
4d10.
So that's 10, 15. What are you? You were 7 or a 1? 7. 15 plus 7. 23. And 26 damage. Necrotic.
27 damage. All right.
And did I get given my own health potion or someone else's?
Yours.
Okay.
I presume.
No. Okay. Yeah, you Actus fed you your own health potion. Was that correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Next is going to be the Udyog. He's going to Tebaga. Are you staying right there?
Can I move? Like, can I like disengage without provoking?
No, you can't.
Mm. Wait, I might have bonus action like. Oh, one of my spells might be a bonus action to like. Well, I don't know clerics well enough to say.
Even if the spell was a bonus action, you already cast the spell, unless inflict wounds or something else.
You could use an action to disengage, but you.
Yeah, I already. I tried to murder instead.
How's it looking? Is
you
it
just
bloody?
died and came back to life. You only have so much ability to ask what's going on.
Yeah.
All right, Udyog is going to make another attack with a tentacle. Oh, that's going to grab you.
Ah,
With a 25, you are grappled.
I seduced the hippo.
All right.
Is the hippo looking bloodied, or does it look fine?
It looks bloodied, that's for sure. All right. It's going to do 4 damage.
And I'm back down.
And you are currently grappled. And it's going to take you and him, come marching out here. And he's going to attack again and try and grapple.
What? Me?
Fireball! Use it!
Why would
you
you?
misread this? It's he gets 2 tentacle attacks and 1 bite attack. So let's see.
Just fireball behind him now. You can use it without killing us all.
He's going to grab onto Norit. You are grappled, and then he's going to bite Norit because he has just enough intelligence to know that you threw fire at his face.
What? Me? No.
Oh, it was someone else.
This is the goose all over again.
All right. You take 5 damage from the tentacle attack, and he's biting you for 2d8 plus 3. All right. Gosh. All right. Not terrible. 14 damage from the bite.
I'm dead. Well, I'm out.
You're down.
I'm down.
Lovely. Gotta love this. All right. Actus.
All right, so 2 people down. Wait, Taval, you're down too, right?
Mm-hmm.
Wait, that was, Actus, Nort, Tebaga.
I have 1 health.
Mm-hmm.
How bloody is this looking? Like
It's
severely
looking,
bloody or mildly bloody?
Fairly bloody, but not.
You have your own healing potion, don't forget.
Oh yeah, I can heal myself for 5 health and then take 30 from the thing.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. This is a good plan.
I think Arik would decide that it's not just looking bloody, it's looking incredibly bloody. And he is going,
Very optimistic.
let's go! Run straight at it. I'm going to unarmed strike and attempt flurry of blows.
Unarmed strike, flurry of blows. Go for it.
All right. That is a 26 again to hit for the first unarmed strike. I'm assuming that hits. And that is a 7 damage.
Okay.
And then I will use flurry of blows. For the first hit, I get a 16. And the second, I get a 23. Do those hit?
Everything over 14 hits.
Okay, so both hit. I will attempt to use my last key point for another stunning strike.
Okay.
I'll attempt to stun it.
Oh my
So
God,
for the
punching
damage,
once again saves the day.
the punching. So for the damage on this, the 2 flurry of blows attacks, the damage for the first one is a 10. The damage for the second one is an 8. So 18 from the flurry of blows, and then a DC 13 for the for con to see if you get stunned.
All right. What's the save?
DC 13, Constitution.
Oh, he rolls a 7 plus
Let's go!
plus 4, 11. He is stunned.
Yeah!
Oh my gosh.
All right. How bloody is he looking now?
He looks about 2/3.
Oh my god.
I don't have enough. Okay.
Get me up, and I'll heal everyone. I have mass heal.
Yeah, that's. I'm going to. It's stunned, so Arik is just gonna. He's gonna walk right past it. Over here, and I will use my healing potion on Tavaga.
Mm-hmm.
Enjoy your. Wait, yeah, it's my turn again because it was stunned. So enjoy your.
There's someone in the comments that doesn't want to get up to get something because they might miss it to PK.
5. It's 2d4 plus 2 or plus 4.
Wait, 4.
What minor healing potion? I can't remember.
I think it's 2d4 plus 1.
2d4 plus 1. Okay, 6 health.
Okay, I'm up.
You're up.
And 5. All right, enjoy.
So how many did you give me? 6?
Yes.
All right, cool. I'm up.
That is all I can do.
Mm-hmm.
I have nothing.
All right, that's gonna be Nora. Best save. Just roll a d20. If it's over 10, you're under 10.
6. X.
6. You fail 1 save. If you fail 3, you're dead. All right, Tevaga, you are currently grappled.
Well, what did it drop her when it was stunned?
When it's stunned, actually, I think you're right on that one.
Yeah, because I think it goes.
Are no longer grappled because he is stunned.
Punching.
Once again, save the day. Let me. Sorry, I'm just trying to find which one is the best.
Greater healing word.
There.
I don't think we
Do
have
I
that,
have
though.
it? No. Oh, fuck. 5e.
When all else fails, punch it harder.
All right. So what I'm going to do is cast Prayer of Healing at a 3rd level. So up to 6 creatures of your choice that you can see within range each regain hit points equal to 2d8 plus spellcasting modifier ability, which is 7.
There you go.
And if I cast, so I'm casting it as a 3rd level, so that's 3d8 plus 7. Can I see anything of the bartender?
No.
Okay. Well, I think he might be dead.
He was exploded.
He's okay. He's just sleeping.
Pretty
In
sure
bits.
he died for the hippo. Let's not assign blame for this.
Yes.
Your corpse is just like, it's not my fault.
Yeah. I didn't do nothing. You're a D10. No. There's another D8. All right, I got 2 D8s. Let's do this. Woohoo! So that's 11 plus. Oh no, that's off the 15 plus 7.
Ooh.
22.
So 15 plus 7, 20. Yes. For all 3 of us.
We all heal
All
for
right.
22?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, there you go.
We're back in it.
Back, baby.
I had the worst dream, guys. I murdered an innocent bartender, and then I was attacked by a duck. Ugh.
Oh, it's actually a hippo.
Ah!
All right.
Ah!
The Utyug is currently stunned. Correct?
Yeah.
So that goes to Actus.
I am going to punch it. Face my punches, creature. 20, not natural.
20 not natural. Yep. Damage.
6 plus 10 damage. Punch it really hard.
Really hard. All right. Next is going to be Nort.
Please don't fireball us again.
I can. It's no longer grabbing me, right? I can walk some distance
Correct.
back.
It's got stunned, so it's got no one grappled.
I'm gonna go hide behind this table, and then I will fire another firebolt.
I really thought you were about to say fireball. I was like, oh my god.
Now you can like hold that fire what? Just hold it over their heads.
Yeah.
A little
Fire.
My corpse will punch you.
Just the firebolts. It's 23 to hit, and then what's this? Is that a 6 or a 9? I can't even tell. Oh, it's 9. 17 damage.
It's a strong firebolt.
17 damage. All right, it's looking rough, guys.
Yes. Punch it, Tata.
Yeah,
Punching with fire.
Yes.
All right. I'm gonna. How are people doing health wise?
Pretty good.
At least 22.
I am overhealed right now.
Okay, because I can do another prayer of healing.
I'm 23 out of 33. I'm probably okay.
All right. In that case, I'm going to inflict wounds. And I'm going to cast this at a 2nd level so I can do 4d10 necrotic damage. And it's stunned, so I auto hit, I assume? Because it's melee,
when
or
it's stunned, you actually technically have advantage, but anyway, you're hitting it anyway.
or yeah, I'll just I got a natural 20.
Crit inflict wounds.
There you go.
So what? How does that work?
Just
Does
double
do I
damage.
double?
You
Usually.
double the damage. You double the dice rolled.
Okay, so I've got 4d10, so I'll add another 4d10. 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 8 d10s now.
Oh gosh. This is even necessary.
Yes.
Okay.
It's
So
necessary.
someone else can do the math. I've got a 10, 8, 9, 7, 7, 5, 5, 3.
I think it's dead.
I think
Plus
that's
7. Oh no, plus 14 because it's
super inflict wounds. You double the number of dice rolled, not the modifier.
Oh.
But yeah,
Okay, then
I
plus
think
7.
you got somewhere close to like 50 damage there. And you see this nasty young giant mouth thing just you see cuts start going across it, and it just starts exploding into a mass of blood, leaving a nasty everything everywhere. So there you go. You have defeated the Atyug.
And
Well,
Golden is immediately going to go into the back room to see if she can find the barkeep.
Okay.
We punched it and
I
it
gotta
is
leave this guy
dead.
here. He's representative of the giant mess you
Yeah.
made.
Yes.
I'm gonna find some fire over here.
So I've only got 1 minute, so Goldrin has to move it.
I guess I'll help.
You have to cast it within 1 minute.
Of them dying, yeah. And so because we're in combat time, it's still...
All right. Ugh, that's gonna be tough. This room is a gigantic mess. Roll.
I'd like to
investigation.
assist in searching.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, you do that. You assist.
Oh, no.
we
I feel
both
All
sort
right.
of
So
obligated to
investigation
come help.
with advantage
Cool.
to find hopefully anything that remains of the charred mess.
So, investigation.
All the smoke and fire and damage and destruction, and you don't want to grab and accidentally a piece of chicken instead of the.
So, 22?
22. Okay, yeah. You are going to find a charred piece of his forearm. It's on the bone and it's got some nasty stuff like that. How much of them do you need?
Me! Yeah.
How much do we need for Revivify? How many pieces?
I don't know.
It doesn't say.
Revivify, I'm going to read it. You touch
cannot
a creature
restore
that has died
missing-
within the last minute. That creature returns to life with 1 hit point.
But you need the body
But
parts.
it cannot restore any missing body parts.
Yeah, he's in bits.
You're gonna have to find the torso.
Yeah, torso and head. Come on, let's go.
Oh gosh.
Can we continue attempting?
All right, let's think of this logically. You got a fireball.
He's
It's gonna
gone.
probably be 3 large chunks. You got a 22. I'm gonna say this: if you get over 20 again, you're gonna find a sizable amount of them.
Yeah. Revive. Do I have advantage? Because I'm being assisted?
You got assistance.
Oh, thank God. Okay, so that is plus perception.
I like in the music
20.
there was a laugh in the background just there.
Right. So that's with perception, that's a 20, which thank God I had advantage because the other one was a 1.
All right, we're gonna play neutral good DM on this one, and we're gonna say you find most of him. He's gonna be.
All right, revivify.
He's gonna be missing. All right, you revivify him. He's missing a couple of toes and 3 fingers, and but the main parts that are there restore him to a semi-decent existence.
The hippo ate you.
Yes.
The hippo ate it. He wakes up. He's like, oh! I had the weirdest dream.
Yeah,
and you were there, and you.
There was a goose and a powerful mage.
Well, sounds terrifying. Let's put that behind us.
He's definitely in PTSD. Like he's in shock. So, in shock, he's laying there on the floor. He's like, "What happened to my kitchen? My kitchen!" And things.
Have a good day, my friend.
So we're looking for MacGuffin.
Yes.
I know you're like dealing with trauma, but I'm quite
perfect time to ask.
So he's dealing with trauma, and he's like, MacGuffin? And he's gonna have to roll a Constitution check to see how well he does with PTSD. All right, 17. He does pretty well for a commoner. He's gonna have rationality enough to be like, wait a second. Monsters don't blow up things and set them on fire like this.
That happened during the battle.
Yeah, it was a hippo. Hippos explode. You should know this.
We used a fire attack during the battle. Would you rather we'd let you die?
It's like, you're all banned from my bar for life.
Oh, you're a little bitch.
We saved your life.
Oh, yes. Well, that's the side. He's
then we shall spread the word among the adventurers that your life is not worth saving.
He's fuming, he's angry, he's rambling, and he's
he
is
fuming. He's literally on fire.
He turns to you, looks at you, and says, "That wizard that you pissed off last night should have turned you all into goose. Not just."
Oh my God, MacGuffin was the goose!
Oh, I'm glad I didn't eat the goose.
Oh no.
Wait. Did he turn MacGuffin into a goose?
He's like, yeah, he made fun of him because he looked ugly and, smelled bad, but he's a wizard. What's
the wizard look like?
The wizard, the great,
did he have blue robes?
Wizard, the wizard whose name is the same as the what was on the flying sword? Yes, Vizarian. Vizarian is a retired, crazy old wizard in these parts. He seems and looks and is homeless. But, you don't mess with level 20 wizards. He pissed him off so that he, started throwing spells all over the place, and he was drunk. And, you should really apologize to that guy.
God damn, what did you do with the goose?
Okay. The goose is hanging by its wings from the roof just to make sure it knew its lesson.
For those of us who joined us maybe a bit late, they all woke up with something from their hangover, trying to remember the night before, and Norit's character woke up hugging a goose in bed, and the goose attacked his face. That was the MacGuffin friend that they were looking for. So, you've got a goose that has your friend and you need to give him back to normal.
We should go take him down from his position.
I'm glad I didn't eat him.
Yes.
I guess we head back and obtain Goose.
You head back and obtain the goose and get him down from.
I can remove
being
curse
hanged by his wings.
Yeah, we'll remove curse.
Yep, hanging by its wings. I strung him up.
I mean, maybe not against a level 21.
There normally would be some options here. However, normally people wake up from sleep when damaged as well. So what you try may work, may not.
Yeah.
You might have to find Bizarian and apologize.
Would we know where to look for him? Would we have any idea where he might be?
The bartender would have known, but he's kind of angry at you as well. So you might have to do some.
Imagine saving someone's life.
Well, he already hates us, so
Approach the guard. Maybe they'll know.
Also, I will be right back. I'm just gonna grab some water.
All right. I'm getting thirsty too.
Yeah. Should we take like 5 minutes to grab water?
Yep, 5 minutes. Hey, now's a good time to share a commercial for our Kickstarter.
I will be back in 5.
All right. This is a Kickstarter we're going to launch November 2nd. It's a drinking companion game that goes along with D&D. You can play at the same time. And for unknown reasons, we decided not to play this time. There you go.
Dungeons & Flagons is a drinking game you play during your favorite tabletop RPG, based on funny tropes you experience in-game. Separate the drink if and draw if cards and pull out the picture of the critical dice rolls. Have the game master flip over several draw if cards behind the screen or before the table. When the conditions on the draw if card are met, draw a drink if card. The person or persons the drink if card describes then drinks. Get yours by supporting it on Kickstarter.
Oh, that's my 30-second version of the commercial. Yeah. So, it's a fun drinking game. Basically, it plays off of tropes that you would experience in game. So there's cards that say draw if and cards that say drink if. So, for example, draw if your party asks for a short or long rest. But then they get even more humorous. Someone tries to seduce someone, you draw a card. Someone contacts their significant other. So everyone that's played a game has probably had someone texting their girlfriend, wife, husband, something like that. And then you have a pile of drink cards over here. Also, of course, this one stays out permanently. If someone rolls a nat 1 or a nat 20, you draw from the drink pile. And drink if your significant other doesn't approve of your hobbies. Drink if you looked up your character build on the internet. Drink if your character's backstory involves their parents being tragically killed. So it's a fun, simple little game that you can add to any D&D session which you don't plan to drive home in the next 4 hours. So looks like we lost Tevaga's feed.
She said she'd be back in 5 minutes, I think.
Yeah. So, Norit, what are some other books you're working on? We have Randidly.
Randidly is like it's just a very long thing. Most of what I'm doing is either the book 1 comes out in like 2 weeks, November 9th, but I do the current version of like the web novel that I'm continually updating. I just did chapter 1900 or something.
What?
Insane.
Yeah,
that's amazing.
Well, yeah, in a way, yes.
Yeah,
it really just made me think that 2000 was about to arrive, and I'm like, oh man.
What the audiobook is? When is the audiobook coming out?
I think it comes out also November 9th. I think they're coming out together with the book.
Very exciting. Very exciting. I try to get through about 2 books a week, and that helps a lot when you're doing audiobooks.
Yeah.
Good luck with Norris.
I've got a lot of. I mean, you can imagine. There's only so much you can listen to and read, and when you're working with a lot of authors, you want to know all the authors. So, yeah,
It's hard.
it's fun stuff. Actus is the only one you're working on. What's
Not at all. I'm the polar opposite of Norit. I physically can't work on a single book at a time. I like to have at least 2. I have 3 right now. I have Morster Chef, Steamforged Sorcery, and my best friend is an Eldritch Horror.
Very good, very exciting. So yeah, I love this kind of comedy. It's like I look at the cover of Cleaver's Edge, which I have up for people to see, and I just think of some of the cheesy cooking animes that I watched in the past.
It was based a little bit. That was what inspired me. Yeah.
There was this ridiculous one where it's like this guy was literally trying to make Japan's version of bread. And there's just bread. Everything is bread. It's just like, how many episodes can you make out of freaking cooking bread? Apparently a lot, and for some reason it entertained me for a long time. All right. Now,
I return.
Dave Haga has returned. I got my water bottle. 64 ounces. I don't joke around. So, you've figured out the name of a crazy homeless wizard who turned your friend into a goose. You probably might need his help turning him back. What are you going to do?
First, we acquire the goose.
We have the goose, I think.
Excellent. Step 2, we apologize to the goose.
To the
Well,
goose?
he bit my face. Why would we apologize to the goose?
We're hanging him up by his wings.
He
Step
bit my
3,
face.
we blame the goose.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why don't we talk to the guards and see if they see any homeless wizards walking around? Although they don't pay much attention to anything,
Yeah, they're quite useless, actually.
surprisingly.
No, it's not surprising, actually.
So you find a guard. He's that one that was, ridiculously bored in front of the one where you fought the flying pots and pans and Teflon took you out. He's still there and he's still bored. Yeah.
Have you seen any homeless wizards?
He's 1 second. My kid's I'm gonna my computer.
Do we have the goose with us? I assume we do.
I assume we're carrying it along with us.
Yeah,
I just love the idea of like a half orc with a goose like on his shoulder or something.
And so you mentioned crazy homeless wizards to the guard,
And the name from the board.
Sword.
Like, oh goodness!
Oh my gosh.
Now it all makes sense. Did y'all piss off Vizarian when he was drunk?
No.
No.
Yes.
what would make you think that?
The goose did.
He's like, it happens at least once a year. Y'all are just passing through, so y'all probably didn't know. It was what we were assuming when everything goes a little crazy, that our crazy resident retired level 20 wizard, had an incident when he's drunk. He changes his disguises like every couple months so that we can't stop him from getting too drunk in bars. So, Azarian, well, he lives in a little sand igloo type thing out on about a mile outside of town. Here's what you do. Actually, I'll tell you what to do, but you can give me some money. This is consulting work. Consulting work. I will make your life so much easier if you pad the consulting fees.
Absolutely, yes. You can actually get the money. Our friend Jeffrey, he's got blue robes. You can just find him and he'll pay you. We actually gave him some money and told him to find the gods to pay for any consulting we might need.
Oh yeah? Well.
Oh, it's Jeffrey. You know him.
You're gonna have to roll deception on that, and you're gonna have to roll pretty darn high.
Does anyone have persuasion or intimidation?
I do have deception, but I don't have
I have
intimidation.
It's after all deception, you said?
A deception. You're
Okay,
lying. You're not persuading.
Ideal at deception. 12.
He's like, how about we get a deposit? Come on, guys. Fork over your gold.
Okay, here.
It's a one shot. It's not like you need
Yes.
it.
Take this.
It's Oz. All right, how much do you want?
Why would you ask him that?
Let's say 10 gold.
Oh, he took all of our gold, though.
Who took your gold?
The
You guys
spooky
take
wizard
my
that
fish. How can you
That
afford to
wasn't
drink
your
that?
goal.
it was our gold.
You're basically
Yes.
buying me a couple of nights of your drinking. So, fork it up.
All right.
Just forking up the gold.
I shall give you 5 gold,
I'll give you 1.
which is a third of all my worldly wealth.
I'll give you the remaining 4. Okay.
Okay, y'all have collected enough gold to convince him to give you some advice. All right. Now, this guy's weird. He orders some really weird drinks. So you're going to have to order him, you're going to have to bring him a bottle of Pina Colossus. It's a drink. It's a weird one. Pina Colossus. Like the colada, but, for giants. He only likes the stuff that affects, like, oversized beings with massive amounts of body weights. So you get him a bottle of that, and you're good. You're golden.
How much do those cost?
I'd say they're about 30 gold.
Do we have that much gold?
I have 10.
I've used 1, so I suppose I have 14. We're gonna need that gold back.
You got
Wait. Curdy, how much do you have?
I did not care about gold when making the character,
you probably start with about 15.
so I have 11.
11.
There you go.
So we have just
Oh,
enough
we
to
have
get the
enough.
stuff.
All right.
Just.
Now you gotta find a bar that's open and doesn't hate you.
Well,
Let's
it's
go back to
all
the
of them
little
except. Yeah, let's go back
Yeah,
to the
little
little
girl.
girl.
To little girl.
Little girl. All right. You go back to the little girl, and she's still there reading her book, and she's got. Oh wait, wrong one. Gotta move our players here. All right. Go back to
Is
the
the little girl the wizard?
No, the little girl's the little girl.
Oh.
The little girl, she's like, oh, well, you're back again. I did such a good job pouring that drink, right?
Actually, you did an amazing job.
And that's why you came back.
Yes.
Partially. Yes, we trust you. We need to make a drink for this crazy old wizard that turned our friend into a goose.
Hmm.
And we need a Pina Colossus. Do you know how to make that?
A Pina Colossus. Those things are scary. As what it does to people is scary. So
What does it do?
Make them drunk.
You'll see if you drink it. So she pulls out opens a cabinet underneath and pulls out goes way to the back of the cabinets and pulls out several red bubbling lava looking drink and little clear purple crystally drink, and she starts twirling her twirling the bottle around in her hands and flipping them up in the air, catching them upside down and pouring the drinks and just flipping them all over the place. And then she puts it down and she hands you basically a giant drink about this size, and she slides it across the bar. She's like, 30 golds.
We'll pay once the wizard arrives.
No, we pay the child now. Give her a tip. I have no money.
I give her 14 gold.
I give her my 10.
I give her 7.
Yes, that's a healthy tip.
All right. You have the drink.
Also, your father is negligent. That is all.
Negligent? How do you spell that? She's writing down a bunch of words she doesn't know. There's some profanity all over this page. She's like, words to look up later.
Yeah. Lurk up.
Negligent.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look around the tavern. Is there anyone there?
There's no wizard here. Just sailors drinking the
How are we supposed to find him?
He told you that there's like this sand-style igloo on the outskirts of town.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So I guess we take our drink and go over there.
Yep.
All right. You hustle over there with the goose.
The goose.
All right.
We waddle along.
Waddle like gooses. You head over to the wizard. You see this igloo, and you see a little sign outside that says, "I'm not a wizard. Leave me alone." And you go up and knock on the door, and he's like, "Ah." You hear echoed, "That's about it."
We bring you a pina colossus.
And a goose.
And you hear some stuff like falling over the place, and you hear like glass shattering, and he opens up the door, and this guy's obviously a hoarder, and he's got stacks of magazines to the left, and he's got empty bottles, layers upon layers of empty bottles along the other side, and he's like literally spread sideways this way, and he's like, "Pina colossus?"
Yes. And our friend who was a goose.
Is a goose. Want him to be was a goose.
All right.
An ex-goose.
Can you ungoose him?
For Pina colossus? Why is he a goose?
Oh, I don't know. He just happens to be a goose.
And what do you want this goose turned into?
Back into our friend, MacGuffin, who is a dwarf.
Oh,
he has a
man.
spell on him.
I put a spell on him, or someone put a spell on him?
You put a spell on him because he accidentally said something that sounded offensive, but because of his thick accent, you thought it was offensive, but it actually wasn't.
Oh.
Because...
Persuasion check. I'm allowing a persuasion check because you're genuinely a good character, so you probably partially believe that.
Yeah. Well, like, also MacGuffin is our friend, so... That's not great.
Can we attempt to assist in persuasion?
You can always assist and give advantage to the check.
Yes. He's just quite stupid.
Well, that
Give
makes
advantage?
a lot of sense. There's a lot of stupid people in this world.
Oh, do I have advantage? Does that give me
Yeah.
advantage? Ooh, all right.
How did you know I'm a wizard? I have a sign that says I'm not a wizard.
Well, that's actually.
Well,
I'm
we
actually a
recognized you.
consultant. I'm a consultant. You see.
You're a
Now,
consultant.
I'll give this to you free of charge. When you put "not a wizard" on a sign, people read quick, and I didn't even see the "not" part. So I actually read "a wizard," and then you just confirmed that you were a wizard. Now, so you should actually just say "I'm not," and just leave off the wizard.
That is very convincing. All right, Tevaga, what'd you get?
16.
All right. He is thoroughly convinced that it's all misunderstanding. He's having a good day for some reason, and he just got some great consulting advice for free. This guy is like, this guy's an idiot, just giving this good information away. So he's gonna like magically scratch the word wizard out.
Just I'm not.
He's gonna look
I'm
at.
not.
He's gonna take the Pina colossus. He's gonna turn the goose into your friend MacGuffin, and then he's gonna be like, he's gonna take the drink and stir it, and it starts fizzing, popping, and exploding a little bit. And he's like, "Are you sure you want to be here for this?"
It's time for
What's
us to
going
go.
Yes. Good day. Also, is
All right.
MacGuffin still
He'll
on your
run down
shoulder?
the hill as he is about to take a drink of the Pina colossus. Nora, do you follow?
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
All right, behind you, you hear an explosion.
Ooh.
And you head back, and you say, "Oh gosh, I had the worst dream. A dream that, oh, yeah, I'm not going to talk about my dream. it was kind of disturbing. It involved Norrit.
Why would it be disturbing?
Coat. It involved Coat. I don't know. It just time and places. It's like, so we're going drinking tonight or what?
If you're buying,
I think I've learned to abstain from the. I'm going to become a nun.
Also, you need to replace the door.
Yes, the door.
Yeah, you have to pay for a door.
And there's probably a broken statue around here somewhere. All right. With that, MacGuffin is trying to pry you into going drinking with him that night, and that concludes our one shot for the day.
And tragically, we've been banned from a.
Yeah, we got banned. This is the bad ending.
And I even went out of my way to bring this guy back to life.
If you just punched him, everything would have turned out better.
And he's only missing a couple of fingers and toes. All right.
Right? It's better than missing a heart.
Let's see. That's funny. All right. Yeah, we got some commentary. No matter. I wish there was a way to transfer over these comments so everyone can see them. So, yeah, that's funny. We got "Oh my God, go 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 go" in response to him about to take the drink, and we got some applause. Man, Char543, he stayed all the way through. Thanks, Char. We appreciate it.
Char.
So all this will be viewable after the fact. It's going to be basically consistent content. Aethon Books, our fan page on Facebook. Also, Aethon Books on YouTube. We have these three extremely talented authors with us. We're very fortunate to have such quality with us today. Their creativity, obviously, going ahead and transferring over to the world of D&D, which I know and love, and love the opportunity. So we're going to go over your books real quick. Might as well before we close out. We've got here Norrit Flood with The Legend of Randidley Ghost Town. I'm showing them the book covers and stuff like that. That is getting released as an audiobook and a volume 1 early next month. So be looking out for that. I love me some audiobooks. We've got Actus over here as doing Morkster Chef. It's the Cleaver's Edge. And when is that one getting released?
Early December.
Early
Around December 7th, I think.
Fantastic. And we have Tevaga. You can take a look at Prophecy Approved Companion right now on Royal Road, but also it'll be coming to audiobook and first novel in the near future. But I don't think we have an official date on that.
Not yet, no.
Not yet. So excited for that. Are we going to do did you do that cover yourself? I like it.
No, I had someone, a mate, help me with it.
Very good. Not sure if that's the final cover or not, but
No.
to be determined. To be determined. We have some talented artists here, and but yeah, check those three out. At the beginning of the episode, they describe it, so we won't force them to describe their own books again in so many words. But again, thank you to Ben at Adventure Waits, who helped out and did a lot of the legwork on this campaign. I had not brought it to life. And there's far more to this campaign. It comes along free with Dungeon. Well, not free. It comes with when you get Dungeons and Dragons on the Kickstarter in one of the packages. Anyway, I don't like some stuff. I like just talking about how awesome authors are. All right. Well, thank you guys. Hopefully we can do this again in the future. If you hated it, I don't,
It was a lot of fun.
I had fun.
Thanks for DMing.
Yeah, y'all are,
thank you.
Y'all are a good team, except for, Norrit.
Okay.
You gotta have a little chaos. Good job, Code. That you did exactly what you were supposed to do. Fireball. All right. Check out their books. Extremely talented authors again. And I don't know how to sign off streaming D&D anymore. I haven't done this in so long. So,
D&D done.
D&D done.
We have a catchphrase. We're back.
Yeah.
Goodbye, everyone in the stream, in the comments. Appreciate you watching it. We got Tara Naval said, do another one. That was great. Thank you.
Thanks, Tara.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right.